We're back with the second part of Tails Noir. They were butchering him to dispose of the body, or something worse than that. Is the bite serving people's flesh? They were dismembering corpses and putting them into boxes. I've heard stories about ritualistic cannibalism in the past. Every time I close my eyes, I see him lying there. What am I going to do? What am I going to tell Odette? How about the truth? The truth might be too harsh for her. Your husband was butchered in the basement of some sleazy bar. I was there. I'll just call her and wing it. Maybe it's for the best he's gone. I have a duty to something. But what can I do on my own? This is my chance to do something meaningful. I don't want to spend my life snapping cheaters and finding stolen watches. I also don't want to die. Yeah, I just don't want to be alive sometimes. I wish someone would tell me what to do. I wish I had someone to talk to. No one would get it anyway. I have to wing it by myself, like always. This might be the most important case I've ever had, but is it worth the risk? Why Jez? What did he do? Could he have just been in the wrong place at the wrong time? What if he's not the first? How many people has Bloodworth killed? Impossible to know for sure. Maybe I don't even want to know. Should I tell the police? Is it really going to work? What would I even tell them? Hi, I broke into private property and I'd like to report a butchering. They'd probably arrest me for trespassing and ignore the rest. Yeah, I don't want to answer the questions they'd ask me. Bloodworth probably has some sort of immunity. No way she's doing something like this without someone high up covering for her. So the police are out of the question. Think, Howard, think. I have no clue what to do. I'm useless. Why me? Maybe if I drink enough, I'll forget about it. I'm a coward. Guess I'll die here.
You really nicked that juice, friendo. Rough night?
More than I thought possible.
Wow, that bad, huh?
That bad.
What happened? You may as well make peace with it, I guess.
Peace. Society is rotting from the inside.
Always has been, eh? Welcome to the club, I guess.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Sure. As long as you take it nice and easy. I got a calm spot going here.
My name is Howard, by the way.
Mine's Looney.
Pleasure to meet you.
You too. Always nice to pass the time with a new face.
You seen those symbols on the plaque?
Yeah, I seen them. Those are streety symbols, not drawn by me, mind you.
You know what they mean?
More or less. Most of them are dumb tags or simple messages.
You have a special language?
Sure, it helps us look out for each other.
Can you teach me some?
Get yourself a tent, spend a few weeks in the streets, and maybe.
What do the plaque ones mean?
That it's not safe here, and you better wash yourself. Not sure about the stick figure with no tail. Might be some cult stuff.
Cult? The New Dawn Fellowship?
Nah, wouldn't be them. I think someone less dangerous, more religious. Mighty shepherd deniers, perhaps.
People will deny anything.
People are different. Let's leave it there.
I hate people.
I don't want to get into it, friendo. I got today to deal with.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow.
I hear that.
How did you end up here?
Got injured at work. They let me go.
Bosses are bastards.
Yup, the ones who get born into it are even worse. They only ever look upwards. Never think about the folks they're treading on.
So what were you doing?
Worked at the big Prince down in Gastown.
Do you miss it?
Listen, friendo. Society is a cheap trick. Better get out before it makes you a complete sucker.
I can trick it right back.
I'd love to be proven wrong. Bring me a drink when you do. We'll toast to your success.
You really think I'll succeed? At anything?
You're young. A decent kind. You got high. Probably think you got options.
I got options.
Fewer than you imagine, trust me.
Very wise. Probably.
Well, thanks for listening to a wash-up guy's ramblings. If we ever end up under the bridge together, we'll drink and cry the night away.
You think that's likely?
Depends on you, bud. Stranger things have happened.
I'm gonna go. Bye. Someone has been using this as a public toilet. Not sure flipping a coin would help. Has that same herbal stink to it that... no. Hey, pussy boy, let's have a little chat. Cut to the chase. Just want a friendly chit-chat? Got any loons for your new friends? Screw off.
Say that again. Come on.
You guys aren't exactly great conversationalists. You won't mate? Leave me alone. You got somewhere you gotta be, pussy boy? I just want to go home.
To your mom? She must be nice. We coming with you then?
Get it over with already.
Ain't gonna be that easy, matey. Now time for Pain City.
Go on. Show me what you big boys are. Okay, Howard Loader. We're safe here. You can relax. What's your name again? Did you hit your head? It's Renee Wilson. Let's talk. Why would I tell you anything? Because we might want the same things. But fine, I'll start us off. Go ahead. Been researching Clarissa Bloodworth for a book on power and influence I'm working on. Who are you working for? Myself. As for my funding, there's a guy. A rich, important guy. It's an ego trip for him, but he knows I don't like being told what to do. Who's the guy? The name wouldn't mean anything to you, but he thinks the book will make him look good and dish the dirt out on his rivals. And are you gonna make him look good? No. Trick will be letting him believe that I have. You always tell it like it is, huh? When the time is right, especially when someone really needs telling. Let me guess. Everyone needs telling? Only the bad guys. The book I'm writing is about power and influence. How they work, how you get them. My end goal is to discern who really holds the most influence in the city, and what's that gonna accomplish. People can't remake society if they don't realize it's broken. Why are you interested in Bloodworth? She's maybe the most unofficially powerful person in the city. Since she took over as head of her family, she's been expanding. New drugs, high-profile visitors to the Bite, and more. And you're an expert on Clarissa? You could say that. I've never talked to her directly, though, and you have. What's she like up close? Smart. She can see right through me. Yeah, that's my impression too. She wouldn't get that far without knowing how to read people and their intentions. What kind of visitors are we talking about? Did you know there's a VIP lounge upstairs at the bar? Super exclusive. Some real influential guys have been seen there. Talking top bankers, senior police, even apes. I suspected as much. There's no way Bloodworth isn't getting involved with some of them. Somehow. No such thing as simple drinking with those kinds of folks. Is she pushing drugs? Specifically monkey butt. Incredibly potent, super addictive. She serves the clean variety at the Bite, and the bad version is turning up on the streets. Potent how? The pure version is basically a herb infused with some chemical compound. It loosens up the tongue, which for some, like Bloodworth, could serve a purpose. Let's move on. How did you find me at the park? Well, I left the Bite just after you got kicked out. Saw you running around, and I wondered what madness you were up to. Just the usual night for me. I staked out the alley behind the Bite on a hunch. 20 minutes later, bingo, puking raccoon. Could have been a usual back alley puking. Then I followed you, hoping to ask what happened. Not sure why I let you drink that whole bottle first. Hope it was worth it. That's up to you. Why am I here? What do you want from me? First, I want you to trust me. Like I trusted you just now. What did you find at the Bite? I don't want to get anyone else wrapped up in this. Wouldn't it feel nice to share the burden with somebody? Yes, that'd be nice. I'm here to listen. I can help. What did you find? It's a long story. Start from the beginning. On our way home, you told me you're a PI. What led you to the Bite in the first place? My case. What's the case? I was hired to track a guy who takes some photos. Why? What's his deal? Not sure. That's what I was trying to find out. I see. Did you find him? Yes. His corpse. What? Where? In the Bite's basement. They were cutting my target up into pieces, gutting him like a fish. I saw boxes of flesh. It wasn't just one body. You joking? Not much of a joker. Let me get this straight. Bloodworth is cutting people up in the basement of the Bite, and then putting them into boxes? Hence the puking. I wouldn't put killing people past her, but this? Why? Maybe she eats them. I don't think so, but someone else might. No wonder you puked. Damn. I don't know, Renee. I don't know. Okay. Wow. It really was an eventful night for you. What are you going to do now? Gotta get myself together. Exactly. Then what's our plan? Since when is it our plan? Since I followed you through the city all night and rescued your soggy butt from a puddle, I have a proposition. What is it? I want to invite you on an adventure. Can you be more specific? Work with me. Let's find out the truth about blood work. She's clearly more dangerous than I thought. She is. But what could we do? I've never had a partner before, but my gut feeling says I can trust you. You found something that I couldn't, and you owe me one. I trust you too. Thanks. Just imagine doing your thing while I work behind the scenes. Teamwork. Also, I'll pay you. A partner could be nice. My smarts, your stubbornness. Dream team. You're right. Okay. Now, tea time. My brewing some, but I'm the guest. You do it. And I'm the mastermind pulling the strings. Get brewing. Sure, boss. Hibiscus, my favorite. Thank you. Don't burn your tongue. Way ahead of you. Oof. Ow. So the case. We need to figure out what happens to the flesh. Did you see the Starling cider delivery truck in the Bite Alley? Yeah, I had to dig around. You thinking what I'm thinking? The truck smuggles the flesh away. Right. Where are you going with this? What if I told you it's not a real Starling cider van? Why bother making a fake? That was my question before. I had seen it a few times while researching the bite, but I guess now we know. You followed it, didn't you? I tried, but I'm no expert in tailing stuff. I'm a writer, not a fighter. Well, luckily there are people you can pay to keep an eye on things. Long story short, I know it delivers somewhere in Gastown. People like me? No, more like streeties and teenagers with too much time on their hands. I have a little network of friends. They didn't see the exact delivery location? No, my informant tracked it down to the main commercial block, but then lost it. But I figured out that it spends the night in the Bite Alley before going to Gastown the next day. So it'll be in Gastown tomorrow. Yep, you should figure out exactly where it delivers and investigate. We have to learn where that flesh goes. So it's a stakeout, sure. But look for where Starling is stocked. It's a fake truck, but the right place will probably still sell it to avoid suspicion. That'll help you narrow things down. That's some good detective thinking, Renee. Thank you. It's a needle in a haystack, but it's what we have for now. It has to be done. The only thing to fear is fear itself. You can do this. Clarissa could be tracking me. You've already compromised your safety. What's the point in stopping now? You've got nothing to lose. Fine. I have to call Odette. Whoever it is, go ahead. The phone is right there. Arrange a taxi to Gastown while you're at it. I've got a man for that. Be right back.
Hello?
Odette, this is Detective Loader. Sorry to call so early.
Mr. Loader? My husband didn't come home tonight. Did you see him?
I have. You're safe now.
What? What happened? You must tell me. I'm still his wife.
I'm so sorry, Odette.
I'm sure it's nothing worse than I've imagined. So please, Mr. Loader, put me out of my misery.
Listen, you should file a missing persons report.
Oh, Shepard.
This is goodbye, Odette.
But please, wait.
Dolly, it's Howard. You sound very awake. Owie! You think I was asleep? Sleep is when you got no babies. You free today? For you? Always. What's hanging? It's a pear or a peach? What was I saying? Pick me up today at 9. I'm paying for the day. You bet. Howie and Dolly, the dynamic duo of detective boy partners. Crime lords beware. Anatoly, please remember to put some clothes on. You the boss. Big payday. I'll wear a tiny hat if you want. You at your place? No. 1 second. Renee, what's the address? Tell him to pick you up outside 1640 Alberni Street. It's a block away from here. Thanks. Totally 1640 Alberni, you know it? Yeah, it's in the docks. Wait, tell you later. Okay, so start with the truck. Find where it's going, call me during and after. I'll write you my number in a minute. Who's Odette? Odette is my client. Elaborate. One that hired me to snoop on the guy I found dead in the bite. Her husband. Oh, poor woman. Yeah, not sure I handled that well. You did not. But that's okay. We all deal with grief in different ways. What happens when I find the truck? Our goal is to confirm it's smuggling flesh out of the bite. And where to, or to whom. Anything you learn, report to me. Got it. I need a nap. You can stay here for as long as you want. I'll go home now and meet you back here later. Gastown. Sorry, sir. I'm waiting on a delivery. Can you come back later? Do you sell Starling cider? Please, come back later. I have to close up shop.
All done, Grandpa. See you next week.
Hello, my name's Louis. What can I do for you on this fine day? Looking for something to treat myself. Ah, very good, sir. Are you looking for a dark or a light liquor? Perhaps that perfectly balanced something in between. What would someone like you recommend for someone like me? Ah, well, far be for me to presume, but you seem like a man that likes to take the road less traveled. A creative type. Would I be wrong? Finally, someone gets me. Aha! And perhaps a modern, more experimental bottle like Moreau Oaked Gred. Sounds delicious, but say I wanted something more exclusive. I'm quite sure I don't know what you mean. What's the rarest thing you sell? That would be bottles of Fritzcaldo. Apparently, only 100 were ever made, and I have 2 bottles for sale. It's rarer than whatever you just got delivered? Well, no. It just arrived, but I know what's in it. Boring old starling cider. Nothing someone with refined taste like you would want. Maybe I do want all of it now. I really appreciate your enthusiasm, but I'd have to take inventory and there's
Why so
bookkeeping.
flustered, Lewis? Something wrong?
Sir, this is my shop. I won't be. Lewis, I'm a private investigator. We need to talk. What? There's nothing. If it'll make you happy, leave me alone. Where are you buying those crates from? Just my usual wholesale supplier. I'd love to only sell my own brews, but sadly people are slow to love them. If they had more taste, then you sell any of your stuff to the Bite? No, I'd love for them to stock my own brand stouts, but so far they've not taken me up on the offer. You got any buyers for those crates? I mean, I haven't even unpacked them. I told you, but, how about a free sample of my own pours?
Really are trying to pay me off with hooch?
Goodness, no, I'm being... Have you heard of Clarissa Bloodworth? I've heard of her. Who hasn't? She owns the bar, the Bite. I think it's called... She own anything else, perhaps? I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with her business dealings, I'm afraid. What's in the crates, Lewis? You talk or bad things will happen. Please, sir, I don't know what you want to hear, but this shop is my life. I'm a rational guy, Lewis. This can be painless. Doc, about what? You wouldn't understand. I mean, if there was something, no one will know. I hate Bloodworth. You'll be safe. This isn't just about me. If it was, then maybe... I'm sorry. Please understand. Just leave me. Neither of us wants to do this the hard way. Please don't hurt me. Here's the storage room key, okay? Look for yourself and let me be. Don't try anything stupid while I'm gone. Come on, don't puke again. You can do this. I've seen enough. So you saw it? Illegal fish fillets. It's a dangerous black market. I really, genuinely wish I could believe you. You can. Believe me and leave. We can all go back to the way things were before. When did you find out what was in the crates? Only recently. I was told not to look, but I had to know. If only I hadn't, then I could just pretend. Tell me everything. No one else will give you this chance. But if she finds out I told anyone, I'll get thrown over the wall, you understand? If you tell a soul, I'm worse than dead. How did you end up with boxes full of flesh, Lewis? I didn't have a choice. Fate has conspired against me. Maybe it was a hard choice, but you still had one. No, I did not. You will never understand. Just try to explain to me. It's just, why me? Why her? Neither of us did anything to anyone. Just worked hard and paid our taxes. The damn city's fault. Why isn't her medicine free? Her? Someone close to you? Miss Bloodworth is keeping my sister alive. She pays her medical bills. I even thought about selling the shop, but the loons wouldn't have lasted. Keeping her alive, how? Leah's ill. Too ill to work. Needs medication for life, and it's expensive. The doctors with Bloodworth, the meds are paid for. Never late. My name is Howard, by the way. Well, Howard, I don't know about you, but I need a stiff drink. Sure, fill me up. Some whiskey for courage. Shepard knows I'm going to need it somewhere. What do you do with the boxes? Nothing. I just look after them until they're Redelivered. Look after how? They just sit in the storeroom. I'm the only one with the key. Where do the boxes go? A woman calls, asks for the usual. I get my boys to deliver the crate to her. I was instructed not to ask questions. The caller, who is she? Her name is Bourgeois. It's all I can tell you, sir. I can write down the address for you. It's my head if Bloodworth hears of this. Your secret is safe with me, promise. Thank you for understanding and for listening. Thank you, Lewis. I have to go now. Go! What are you going to do? It's better you don't know. But I was honest with you. Please, you said I could trust you. You can. You'll be fine. Just please swear you won't tell anyone about this. I can't bear to live even more fear. I won't. Thank you. Shepard guides you. Sure he does, like he guided you. I think it's time you left, sir. One question. When is this bourgeois expecting delivery? Well, Joey took a crate over a few days ago. She's expecting a box of cigars today, but I'm not sure about the other crates. Tell Joey he's got the day off. I'll take the cigars. You can't. They'll suspect. If it got back to me, Leah. Trust me, I do this all the time. Give me the cigars. Fine. I can't stop you. My life might be worthless, but others might suffer if you're not careful. Stay safe, Lewis. Who's speaking, please? I got a new lead. I'm listening. A lady named Bourgeois is the buyer. Any idea who she is? Not yet. She puts a call into the shop and the boxes get delivered from there. Did you learn where? 35W Georgia Street. Ring a bell? An address in the tops. Interesting. Feel like heading over for a house call? Heck yeah, I love peeking into people's windows. Might not be the best idea to just barge in and confront her. I have a delivery for her. Oh, good idea. But that won't get you into the apartment. One thing at a time. You two seem to have a habit of winging it, but hey, whatever works. It's more like spontaneous improvisation. Get on with it. I'm going. Good luck. You're doing great. Call me after. And head straight home, okay? Home? Well, it is where you live now. Right. Speak later. What's new, Chief? Did you crack the case yet? No. Got a big lead, though. Lead on, partner. Sounds like a bigger deal than usual. You, being careful, right? Relax. I'm not about to deprive you of your best customer. Best friend? Sure. But if you're my best customer, how come you don't tip? Because best friends don't need a tip, Anatoly. It'd be impolite. Polite? I didn't realize you were a part of high society. You fixin' to become a minister? Just watch the road, huh?
Welcome to Blue Falls Building. My name is Finn. I'm afraid we have a strict policy of only admitting visitors who have been pre-invited.
I have a delivery for Miss Bourgeois.
Yes. There's a delivery boy in the list. She's in apartment 1144, 11th floor.
What are the residents like?
Rich.
You can stomach working for them?
You want me to say I live in the basement? Would that make you happy?
Do you live in the basement?
It saves me the commute and rent. One day I'll have enough for a deposit in Gastown.
Wise move. Stay strong.
I fully intend to.
I'm off. Deliveries to deliver.
Yes.
Miss Bourgeois, I've got a delivery for you.
The cigars.
Right. Here, can you confirm the recipient's name?
I might not enjoy them, but I am the recipient. Miss Eloise Bourgeois.
Just following procedure. You understand.
Oh, fine.
Louis sends his regards. Bye. Stay tuned for the next part, because we're breaking into that apartment.